Alright, is this thing rolling? Okay, better wait until some people show up. Oh, and pause the stream because we don't want feedback. Okay, so yeah, instead of just like staying silent at the beginning, I'm gonna start for people who watch the stream later. I'm gonna say right off the bat, I've never done a stream like this before, where I just talk about things and like read updates about something. Like I never really done this kind of stream before, but I've been making like update videos about the leaks and the rumors about the Spyro Remake trilogy lately, and then it's like I wake up today and almost immediately I get hit with this. Like, wow. Like there's so much information coming out about this right now. I don't even know where to start. So instead of making a video, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to stream about it. Because I think it'd be a lot easier that way. So let's just cover everything that I can in a stream. And you guys can, like, I guess send me links to, like, articles or something for me to read. Hey there! Okay, so, yeah, this is gonna be a little awkward because I've never actually done a stream like this before. But basically what I want to do, though, is I want to read and basically just talk about the Spyro Reignited Trilogy because, yeah, it's real, guys. It's real. I knew something was coming. They've been teasing us so hard the past few days, with the, uh... I really don't like brain farts. With all the rumors and all the leaks lately, like, we've had the eggs being sent to various people, like, last night there was this, or yesterday there was, like, this, the Crash Bandicoot, I almost said Bandicoot, what? Bandicoot, picture on Falcon McBob, showing him, like, playing Spyro, because you could see the reflection in his eyes, and then now Falcon McBob changed to Spyro, and the official trailer has been released. I watched it, it was awesome, and there's, like, a lot of leaked screenshots and stuff, and right now like I said, this is going to be a little awkward, but let me see if... Okay, good, the chat's coming up in the box. Alright, yeah. This is the official Spyro website. This is SpyroTheDragon.com. As you can see, Spyro is back. Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Spyro is back. The game is coming out September 21st, 2018. So many good games coming in September this year. 3 games in one. Spyro the Dragon. Nasty Nork has returned from exile and has unleashed evil magic on the Dragon Realms, trapping the dragons in crystal and raising an army of Norks. Spyro, with his friend Sparks the Dragonfly, is the only dragon left who can traverse the 6 homeworlds, free the dragons, and save the day. Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Spyro has been brought to the land of Avalar to defeat the evil sorcerer Ripto, who has brought war to Avalar's homeworlds. Each homeworld is being held captive by Ripto and his minions, and it's up to Spyro to defeat them and bring peace back to Avalar's realms. Oh, by the way, wait, you can hear me, right? Hopefully. Hold on. Okay, good, I'm live. Whoa, wait, hey, no, no, we don't want feedback. Feedback is bad. I mean, that kind of feedback, loop back, you don't want that. Okay. Spyro, Year of the Dragon. The Dragon Realms are celebrating the Year of the Dragon when a mysterious cloaked figure emerges to steal all the dragon eggs. Under the spell of the evil sorceress, an army of Rhinox is now guarding the helpless eggs in the Forgotten Realms. With new and old friends, Spyro is on a quest to recover the lost eggs, defeat the Rhinox army, and stop the evil sorceress. Yeah, this, apparently this right here is not the final box art. This is like a prototype box art or something. So yeah, the final box art might be different, but, yeah, hold on, let me, I need to get a link real quickly here. Let's see. Oh yeah, right. Wait. I already have it right here. So yeah, one of the big things that I wanted to show and talk about in this stream is going to be this. So yeah, this is what I woke up to today. Like just a little bit after I woke up today, yeah, it's like I got a message, and these are leaked screenshots from Leaf Shade. And yeah, as you can see, it's the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. And yeah, so this right here, sorry, I know the resolution's a little bit low. That's just because my internet's cruddy, so I can't like stream a huge thing. But yeah, so this right here, as you can see, this is Artisans. This is the home world. That right there is one of the gem thieves, I believe. That's the Nork with the bag of gems that, you know, you chase around and attack. And, well, obviously, yeah, because see, here is the comparison to the original. It looks like I don't think I noticed it before, but, you know, when I look at it in the remake, I think Artisans is supposed to be, like, taking place in the evening or something. Because it looks like it's evening, like it's, you know, dusk or something there. I never really thought about that before. Like, Toasty is like that, you know, Toasty is clearly like an evening world, but I don't know. It's like I think all of Artisans is going to have like an evening look to it, and it's like when I first it's like I don't know. It's like let's go down a bit. Like yeah, right here. Like this here is Stone Hill. Like when I first saw that the grass was really yellowish looking, I honestly didn't really like it because I liked how green and pretty it looked in the original, and I was thinking it would look like that in the remake. But then after looking at it for a bit though, it's like I realized it's like it fits really well with the way these worlds are being presented because I think they're supposed to be like dusk or sort of like, you know, midday worlds, maybe. So, you know, it looks good. I like it. But, you know, let's not go all the way down to that just yet. So here is another screenshot of Artisans. You know, something that I've noticed is the gems. I don't know if it's just me, but the gems look a little bit small. That may just be me. I don't know. It looks like I'm pretty sure they look a lot bigger than that in the original games. And I think we've only seen red gems, too. I don't think we've seen gems of any other color yet. I may be wrong on that. It'd be weird if they were all red gems. Surely not, though. Plus, this might not even be final. This, you know, this is probably still work in progress, so it could be that they just haven't finalized everything yet. And yeah, here we've got another shot of, yeah, of Stone Hill. You know, I like that, like, you know, it looks high res and it looks good, but at the same time it has a little bit of a blocky look to it to, like, retain that classic feel. Like, I like that they went with that. Like, I'm glad they didn't go with, like, a super realistic design. Like, it still has, like, a fantastical sort of cartoony look to it. But basically, you know, it looks like the Spyro, I mean, the Crash Insane trilogy. It visually, I'm pretty sure it looks about on the same level as that. It may just be a little bit harder to tell. Like, it might be a little harder to tell because, you know, Crash doesn't have huge open worlds like Spyro does, so Spyro may look better in that regard, but I think it looks pretty much on the level of the Insane trilogy. And no, Artisan isn't remaking Spyro. Toys... No, our Artisan is the name of the first world in Spyro. It's called Artisans, and Toys for Bob are actually making the Spyro remake. Which, when I heard rumors of that, I was dreading it, but I think it turned out pretty well. There's an image of Spyro. Just look at that Spyro model. Just look at that. That looks amazing. Like, that is everything that I wanted from an updated classic Spyro model. I am so glad they didn't make him look horrible like in Skylanders. And then there's Sparks. Sparks just looks... I don't know, he looks derpy. Like, I don't really hate the Sparks design, it just looks kind of weird to me, but, I mean, it'll probably grow on me, though. I don't know what it is, I guess... Yeah, I don't know, it's like when I first saw it, it looked super derpy, but now that I'm... Uh, no, they didn't, Vicarious Visions. Oh, wait, no, my bad, wait, no. Wait, Toys for Bob is developing the Switch version of Insane Trilogy, because the Vicarious Visions are the ones that developed the, Insane Trilogy for, you know, the other systems, for the PS4. I haven't really kept up with this anything about the Switch port of Insane Trilogy, so if Toys for Bob are making that, that's interesting. But yeah, here we've got, I believe this is the home world of Magic Crafters. We got the little, lightning guy here. You can definitely tell that this is Toys for Bob, because you can tell by the character designs. It really has their style, and I think it looks good. I think it actually looks really good, and I think it fits. And, you know, we got the balloon over here. So, yeah, see, that's how you know this is the home world, because you got the balloon here. So that would be, you know, the balloonist that would take you onwards to Beast Makers. And here, this is just amazing. Just look at that. That's just so adorable. I am so glad they didn't ruin Spyro's model. Not sure where this is. It's definitely a Magic Crafters world. It might be Wizard Peaks, possibly. Now this right here, this is definitely High Caves. This would be the High Caves, because here you got the two pillars that the green druids are moving back and forth. You know, obviously they're not there right now, but yeah, this is High Caves. And oh wait, hey guys, look here, look here. There's a green gem right there. Okay, so there are other gems. I mean, that's like, it should be like a no-brainer. But yeah, okay, so yeah, there are other gems. I'd only seen red gems up until now, but yeah, there's a little green one right there. This, I love this image. This is Toasty, obviously, and this actually answers one of the questions I had about the Spyro remakes. You know how in the original, in the original three games, it's like every world, it's like it just kind of felt like it was like sort of floating, and it's like, well, you know how it's like if you fell to your death, you just kind of fell into a void. It looked like every world was like every level was like up really high, like at least any level that you could fall off of and die. Like it seemed like you were really up high, like maybe above the clouds or on top of a mountain or something. Like, you could never see the ground. You could never see any landscape or anything in the distance. It was just like a void that just went on. Like, I'm pretty sure that the reason they did that, you know, was because of limitations of the PS1. So I've been wondering if the remake would do away with that. And it looks like they did, because as you can see, yeah, surrounding Toasty, there's what appears to be an ocean, I think? It looks like it might be part of an ocean or just a very big lake. I think this is more land over here. But yeah, it looks like Toasty is actually just up on like a big rock or a small mountain maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's water down there. So, yeah, I'm guessing that, I'm guessing that, the levels are going to, like they're going to have actual landscapes below them and going off into the distance and stuff now, which would be pretty cool to see. And, yep, here we got a Nork. I like the Nork design. It fits. You got Spyro breathing fire at him over here. Oh, hey Jessica. Here we got, this is Treetops, and it looks great. It really does. Treetops looks amazing. I mean, that's the level that, gave all of us trouble way back in the past, but I don't know. It looks great. Also, I don't know, like, you know, the box art may not be final. I'm thinking like some of the world textures and stuff might also not be final. Honestly, if this is the final, I would be completely fine with it. But some things like these rocks, for instance, or these, you know, stones here, they don't really look textured or like they're really finished yet. It's like if that's deliberate and it's, you know, to like retain the older look, you know, keep kind of a blocky old school look to it, that's perfectly fine. I'm completely fine with that. But yeah, just keep in mind that what I'm showing you guys might not be, you know, final. It may look a little different in the final game, but personally, I hope that it stays this way because I think this looks amazing. And this here, I believe this is the Spyro, not Spyro. This is the dragon room in Stone Hill, I believe. The one where you go inside of the hill and there's like the round room where you free the dragon. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. And then this right here, this is most likely Spyro, you know, flying between levels. This is actually that's almost assuredly what it is. He's this will be when you jump into a portal and you know you go fly into another level. I'm guessing these are gems or something. I'm not sure what this is. I haven't really been able to figure out what this is, but I don't know. It might be like the gems flying around and going into like a total treasure count or something. And then there's this, which is, you know, the box art. I was a little bit confused at first when I saw this because he looks a lot different here than he does like up here and in all these other screenshots. And honestly, when I saw this, I was kind of like thinking for a moment that this might be an extremely high quality fake, but then I found out that this was actually the box art, or supposedly going to be the box art. It might not be the final box art, but yeah, it makes sense because yeah, things always look a little bit different on box arts. But yeah, that is all the leaked images, at least that I know of. See, like, originally I was going to make a video talking about these leaked images, but then the trailer came out, and, you know, Falcon McBob changed to Spyro, and then the official website went up, and it's just like, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to stream about this. Because I want to talk about this in real time, and if you guys have any links or anything, you know, like if anything new comes out, like, you know, while I'm streaming, go ahead and send me a link, and I'll go ahead and look at it, you know, while on stream and talk about it. That was kind of what I planned to do for this stream. I think they're showing, were they going to, like, show and talk about it, at PAX or PAX or whatever today? Like, I was watching Crystal Fisher's stream earlier, and it's like I think he was streaming the PAX event, and I was like, I'm not sure if they've showed that yet. If I missed it, that would kind of suck, but I have seen the trailer though. I'm not going to show the trailer because Activision hit some they hit some site with a copyright strike, a French site that uploaded the trailer. I think they were like the first ones to upload the trailer. They apparently got hit with a copyright strike, so yeah, like I'm not gonna risk showing off the full trailer here, but I did want to show and talk about the images and talk about any news that might come out, you know, during this. And this will basically just, you know, be my video about it. Seriously though, this just looks great. Well, hey, if you want to, I mean, that'd be great. No one's ever drawn Spyro for me before. And see, this is where it gets a little awkward, because I'm not really sure what else to show or talk about now that I've shown this off, but yeah. Actually, hold on, guys. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show, let's see. Boom. Yep. No, I am not playing that trailer. But, yeah. This was Falcon McBob. Hey, trailer, stop playing. Why is it that when you try to pause something, you know, like, it freaking auto-plays, like, all the time? But yeah, Spyro Reignited Trilogy coming September 2018. And yeah, see, this was Falcon... It resumed again. Stop it. You know what? You can't stop Spyro. Spyro's been held back for too long. But yeah, see, this was Falcon McBob, but as you can see, it's changed to Spyro, just like everybody knew it would. And I was actually, I was trying to do a video. Oh, it's playing, whatever. You can't see it. It don't really matter. Last night, yeah, this is what I was talking about. That picture of Crash where you can like see the Spyro reflection in his eyes. I was trying to make a video about this last night, but it ended up not getting made. And now I'm glad it didn't actually, because you know all of this happens like right on the next day, and I have so much more to talk about then. So yeah. But I guess in the meantime I will talk about that didn't the zoom function is not working very well, but I guess you can kind of see it here. But yeah, see, if you look real closely there, you can clearly see Spyro. You can see the outline of Spyro there. I'm not really sure what the image in the left, well, technically is right eye, but I'm not really sure what this image is supposed to be. It kind of looks like, I was watching a video, someone talking about it last night, and they mentioned that it kind of looks like the shot from the 120% ending where Spyro has the glasses. Because you can see the purple here, and then you can see the kind of darker shading right there, which might be the glasses. Not entirely sure. They also said it might be the Vicarious Visions machine, but I don't think... No, it couldn't be that now. That's completely ruled out, because Toys for Bob are making this. So yeah, Vicarious Visions has nothing to do with this whatsoever. But yeah, this is the thing that's happening. This is just amazing. It's like a dream come true. Like, I always, like, it's like, I knew the Spyro remake would be real one of these days, but I really didn't think it would come quite this soon. Like, I don't know, it's like, in the past year, it just seems like so many old, franchises and things are coming back and getting revived, and it's like, you know, Crash Bandicoot got remade, Spyro's getting remade, Medieval is getting a remake. We'll probably find out more about that on E3 this year. But oh yeah, speaking of that, something you might have noticed, well, I'm sure you've noticed, but all these images are just from the first game. So we haven't actually seen anything from Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage or Spyro Year of the Dragon yet. So there's still a lot more that's going to be revealed, I'm sure. I can't wait to see Avalar personally, because Avalar was always my favorite. It was my favorite like homeworld realm in the Spyro games. Like I always liked Avalar, especially Autumn Plains. I think Autumn Plains was probably my favorite. I think Autumn Plains was my favorite homeworld in Spyro 2, and I can't wait till I get to Autumn Plains. Like, just if they made Stone Hill look this beautiful, just imagine Autumn Plains. Like, just imagine when we step out into Autumn Plains for the first time. It is just going to be breathtaking. Shock Plays? I'm not sure if I've heard of or watched Shock Plays before. Yes, he's back! Darn right he's back. I need to, see if anything more has come out about this. I'm not gonna wreck my table. But yes, he's back. Let's see. There's a Polygon article, Kotaku article. Yeah, it's just everybody's reporting on this in the past hour or two. Oh, okay. I may come check him out. Well, I guess I may as well cover some other articles. You know, just so I'm not sitting here doing nothing. Yeah. No, thank you. Yes, yes, I get it. Cookies. Yeah, let's see. Hmm. Hold on, let's see. Spyro the Dragon Remaster for PS4 and Xbox One confirmed. It's weird that it's coming out for PS4 and Xbox One, but not the Switch. Like, I'm not complaining about that because I don't even have a Switch, but it is a little bit weird. Then again, though, this remake probably started development before, you know, the Switch was even a thing and even announced. So, yeah. They probably didn't have, like, you know, the development kits for it or whatever. So, you know, it'll probably get a Switch port later on. So, I don't think the Nintendo fans will get left out. But yeah. Update. Well, that was fast. It looks like that Amazon leak from earlier today was completely accurate, and Spyro the Dragon Trilogy will be coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One this September 21st. The release has been confirmed on the official PlayStation blog, where developer Toys for Bob has promised a deep respect for all the decisions that went into making the original games, and a close match to Spyro's original movement metrics. Publisher Activision has also confirmed that the game will be available on Xbox One on the same day. Check the game's trailer and some screenshots for yourself below. Long rumored, but still not... Oh, okay, this was the original article before the update. Yeah, the purple dragon eggs that were getting sent to various media outlets, those were like the first really big official tease that we got. This is just so great. I never thought that we would get all of this so soon, right after that Activision stream that disappointed everybody. Like, we were all so salty from that. And then, like, not even like a week later, well, actually, almost exactly a week later, actually, we get this. It's like it's revealed. It's like the past 3 days, it's just been nothing but teasing and leaks, and then boom! It's just like Activision just comes out today, and they're just like boom, boom, bam! If that makes any sense. It's just like, here, have this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Like, yeah, it's real. It's a real thing. This just looks fantastic. Okay, so it seems like these screenshots, well, they seem to be the only ones they're showing here, but yeah. I really don't blame Activision on that. I honestly think that was just Kevin Kelly being an idiot. But, like, I don't think... Then again, who knows? I mean, maybe Activision, like... I don't know, maybe they were trolling us. I really don't know. I don't know what was going on with that. It's obvious that he knew something, though. Like maybe, maybe they were actually going to announce it on that stream, but because he goofed up the other day and was, he almost said something he probably wasn't supposed to. Maybe they pushed it back by a week, to like surprise us further or something. I don't know what was going on with all of that. I think that guy probably got the heat from Activision, but well, it's here. It's real now. Like, they did it. It's like, ever since the Insane Trilogy, I knew it was going to happen because it's like, considering how successful Insane Trilogy was, it would be stupid for them not to remake the Spyro Trilogy. Like, they know how many people, wanted a Spyro remake, so it would be so dumb of them not to do that. Like, you know? That's one of the main reasons that I've had full confidence in like the past year that we're going to be getting a Spyro remake at some point. Just until now, nobody knew for sure when. Yeah, that might also be it. Maybe he was told to hold off on the announcement. Who knows? But you know what? All is forgiven. I'm sorry for the rattling noises. That's my headset, because the cord keeps, like, rubbing against the mic thing. Yeah, it's like people knew something was up when they tried inputting the Spyro code and it caused, like, some kind of weird effect on the screen. I haven't tried it myself because I actually don't have the Insane Trilogy. Like, I've been meaning to get it, but I just never got around to picking it up. But I know they tried inputting the code on the Insane Trilogy, and it did something. Like, I think it changed the color of the title, or something like that. I don't know. It did something, but I know it had some kind of effect, which would be really weird if they weren't planning to do something with that. Oh yeah, I know about that. Yeah, on a. I'm sorry, I just never got around to getting it. It's like I intended to get it, and I have like ever more reason to get it now. Like if they do intend on actually updating it with a Spyro demo, wow, like I need that now. But yeah, I think I heard earlier that inputting the code right now unlocks the trailer, but yeah, I mean, surely later on down the road, they're probably going to update it with a demo, and that would be great. Oh, and by the way, I think he said Shock Plays. Is that what he's called? Yeah, I think you said he's gonna be playing it. Well, I'm gonna be playing it too because yeah, I know. I'm plugging myself or whatever here. I guess I don't know, whatever you want to call that. But like I am going, like, I have intended to do let's plays of these games when they come out because Spyro was just a really big part of my childhood. You know, it's like these games were always some of my favorite games growing up, and it's like to this day I still find their worlds to be some of the most magical and enchanting worlds of any game that I've ever played, and I knew that they would just look utterly beautiful in a remake. So I can't wait for this game to come out so that I can just share that experience with all of you. Like, I've already done LPs of, you know, the original trilogy within, like, the past couple years, but I would so gladly do it all over again in these remakes, because this is just going to be fantastic. Like, these games are just... This is going to be great. Like, if Spyro 1 looks this good, just, like I said, imagine what Avalar is going to look like. Imagine Summer Forest, Autumn Plains, Winter Tundra, and all the worlds contained within. And then I think Year of the Dragon, and I think, like, Midnight Mountain and stuff. Like, Midnight Mountain is going to look awesome. Oh yeah, they added the relics into the first Crash, didn't they? Sure. What do you mean meet him? You mean invite him to the stream? Yeah, sure. Oh man, my friend just came online. Wait, I gotta tell him about this. Guys, my friend is about to flip out. He's a massive Spyro fan. And he already knows. Oh man. Oh, he hasn't seen the trailer yet. Well, I'd better show that to him right now. You know, if I could, what the heck? Oh, wait. Like, where the heck? Like, what did I do with that window? Let's see, gotta get this demo, not the demo, get this trailer link here. And all right. Alrighty then. But yeah, I do Let's Plays. Like, I don't really do streams of most games. Mostly because my internet, or at least my upload speeds, are absolutely horrendous, and I can't really stream anything unless it's like a 2D game, something really simple. So I mainly stick to doing Let's Plays. But yeah, like I'm still gonna Let's Play these games when they come out. Oh, and thank you. Oh yeah, hey, in the Crash remake, Crash 1, yeah, they added that level, Stormy Ascent, right? Like, isn't that a level that was cut from the original that they added back in? I bet the gold relic on that is insane. Huh, go figure. I play old and new games too. I'm one of those gamers that I just play almost everything. I don't care if it's old or new. If it's fun and it's a good game, I play it. I kind of I guess I stand on the line kind of. I'm both an old school gamer and a new school gamer. Like I enjoy games from pretty much all eras. Well, except for like I guess the Atari and stuff. Yeah, I know. Not to like not trying to insult gaming heritage or anything, but it's just like I never had an Atari. It's like my first ever system was actually a PlayStation 1. Like I got a PS1 when I was like 7 or 8 years old. And that was my first ever console, and after that I got an N64. I never owned any system below that, unfortunately. I'd like to get a Super Nintendo Classic, but, you know, those things are like finding freaking diamonds. Like, you probably have a better chance of running across a large diamond just lying in the middle of the sidewalk or something than to get an SNES Classic from anywhere. You know, unless you want to pay like $400 for it online. Friggin' scalpers. Oh, but that's not what we're here to stream about, though. So, let's see if there been any more updates or anything going on here. Looks like everybody's just reporting about the trailer. Huh, what's this? Oh yeah! Oh yeah. Okay, let's read this one. Let's go through this article. This is from the Hollywood Reporter. And yeah, it says Spyro Dragon Remake unveiled. It says, after much speculation, after a number of purple eggs with cryptic messages with a cryptic message had fans speculating of a return. Activision officially confirmed the news. After much speculation, Activision has officially announced a remastered version of the popular Spyro the Dragon game series. Spyro Reignited Trilogy will hit shelves September 21st for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One to celebrate the series' 20th anniversary. North American PS4 owners of the recent Crash Bandicoot remakes, the Insane Trilogy, can enter a code up, up, down, down, left, right, square. I like how it's almost the Konami code. It's just missing the BA start because, you know, B and A's not on. I guess it could have been like Circle X start if they wanted to copy that, but yeah. Into their controllers in the Crash Bandicoot 3 Warp Tile screen to watch the Spyro Reignited trailer. It can also be viewed at the bottom of this article. Let's see. The original games have been remade from the ground up by developers Toys for Bob and feature over 100 levels, improved visuals, and updated controls, as well as an enhanced reward system. Voice actor Tom Kenny will return to voice Spyro. That's good. Activision fed rumors of a possible return of the side-scrolling Dragon Adventure... Wait, side-scrolling? What? Side-scrolling Dragon Adventure? What? Spyro's not side-scrolling. I mean, I know some of the Sheila levels in Spyro Year of the Dragon were side-scrolling, but actually, I think only one of them was. But that's weird. Whatever. When it shipped out a number of shiny purple eggs to journalists with the cryptic note, "Something's about to hatch," signed by a Falcon McBob. And Falcon McBob is the Twitter display name of Spyro the Dragon, a handle which was soon thereafter followed by the official Crash Bandicoot Twitter account. Further fueling the flames of fan speculation as the latter series similarly received a remaster last year. The games, which put players in control of the cartoonishly adorable Wyrm Spyro, were originally released on Sony's PlayStation console in 1998. Two sequels were subsequently released on the system over the following 2 years. The character of Spyro quickly became one of the more familiar faces in gaming, and he was marketed as a mascot for Sony's new system at the time. The franchise sold over 20 million copies worldwide. And there's one of those dragon eggs. Oh wait, that's not Spyro. But oh man. Oh, the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered fans are upset about Spyro. I saw that comment, but yeah, I forgot to reply because I was, too busy looking things up and trying to, think about what I'm going to talk about here. But yeah, Modern Warfare 2 fans are yeah. I bet Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is going to happen at some point, though. So you guys actually still here, or... Oh, okay. Right when I said that. I remember a few months ago when I was streaming, there was a weird bug on YouTube where people were sending messages, but they weren't updating in the chat. So sometimes when I get no responses for a long time, I sometimes wonder if that's happening, but it looks like it's not, so... I shouldn't have said, "Are you guys here?" More like, are you guys' messages going through? Are you sending something and I'm not getting it? Because, it's, I guess no one can really tell me that if the messages on YouTube aren't working. But yeah, Toys for Bob. You know, Toys for Bob are making it. I'm bringing this up again. Like, that's been established, but I'm bringing it up again because, yeah, see, that's what Falcon McBob meant. It's like people were going back and forth between two different things. Like, people weren't sure if it was a reference to Toys for Bob and a hint that they were making the game, or if it was maybe just a reference to the Bob from the original Spyro, because, you know, Spyro refers to one of the dragons as Bob during the 120% ending. You do that then. I don't really play multiplayer shooters online or anything. I'm more of a single player kind of guy, unless it's like an MMO RPG or something. Even then, I don't even play those. I haven't even played an MMO RPG in probably half a decade. But yeah, I'm not really that much of an online gamer. I'm usually playing like single player campaigns and stuff. I do like co-op though. I like playing cooperatively with people. Like, if there's any kind of multiplayer I do really enjoy, it's co-op with like 2 or 4 people. Wait, the Rayman? Wait, really? The Rayman original trilogy is getting a remaster? Wow. I'll be hyped for that, just for a Rayman 2 remake, cause wow. Rayman 2 was always my favorite one. I wonder if no, surely they'll keep they'll probably keep the first game as a 2D side scroller. I highly doubt they would remake that in full 3D. I actually never beat the original Rayman. Actually, the only Rayman game in the original trilogy that I actually beat was Rayman 2: The Great Escape. And the reasons for that are because Rayman 1, well, I used to own it on the Game Boy Advance. I had the Game Boy Advance version, and it's like, you know, when you get to the end of the game, it's like that game, like, you know, that game is hard. That game is really, really hard. And I played that back in a time when I was way worse at games than I am now, and it was a true struggle just to get to the end of that game. You already know what I'm gonna say. It's like I get to the end, and it's like you can't proceed unless you rescue like every single cage in the entire game. Oh well, sorry if I sorry if I spoiled that then, even though it's not even really a spoiler. But yeah, you can't beat the first Rayman without finding every single cage, and because they're so cleverly and weirdly hidden in the levels. Like there's like there's like in most levels, it's like you have to sometimes walk over a hidden trigger, and then you have to like backtrack to a certain point to find a cage to just like materialize back there somewhere. Like they're so difficult to find in the first game, and the levels themselves are just like ridiculous. Like everything past like the third world is just trying to kill you like every second. So yeah, you know, I never beat it. I never beat the original Rayman because of that. Rayman 2? Rayman 2 is a fantastic game. I've played and beaten it multiple times. Although, unfortunately, the only copy I ever actually owned is on the DS. I used to rent it and play it on the N64 years back, and I own it on DS, but unfortunately my DS copy doesn't work very well for me. It freezes a lot. I bought it used, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, usually I have pretty good luck with used games, but yeah, Rayman 2 just didn't work out too well. And as for Rayman 3, I simply never played it. I never played Hoodlum Havoc. I think it was... What was it for? Was it for the PS2 and the GameCube? I don't think it ever came out on Xbox, probably. Yeah, it just, like, I never found it. Like, I never found a copy of Hoodlum Havoc. In fact, In fact, when it came out, I probably didn't even know about it because I didn't even have the internet back then. Like, the only way I ever found out about games was, like, watching reviews on XPlay and just, like, seeing commercials, I guess. So I probably didn't even know the game existed back then. I know Rayman 2 has been released an insane number of times. I know it's got a Dreamcast version, it's got a PS1 version, it's got an N64 version, DS version, it's got a PS2 version. I think most people say the PS2 version, it's Rayman Revolution, I believe. I think most people consider that to be the best version. And hopefully, if they're remaking the Rayman trilogy, then yeah, hopefully the Rayman 2 remake would be based off Rayman Revolution because it looks really good to me. It does look like the definitive version. Well, thanks for informing me of that because that's definitely something for me to pick up sometime down the line, when and if it gets made. I think I watched a Hoodlum Havoc boss video a long time ago, but I don't really remember anything about it. Oops. It's weird managing multiple browser windows while trying to do this. Uh, Going back to these leaked screenshots since they're better to look at. I actually don't have much. I actually don't have much trouble with the trolley anymore. I usually do that mini game on my first try these days. It would be interesting if they actually made it more difficult, but I'm sure most people probably wouldn't want that. I don't know. It's like everything in the original Spyro games are really easy to me now, just because I've played them so much. But I had much trouble with the trolley as a kid. I had trouble with half the mini games in Spyro 2 and 3 as a kid. Spyro 3 especially, like the you know the I forgot what it's called, but the mini game in the tomb level in the Midnight Mountain, the one where you ride on the tank and you have to shoot your opponents. I was terrible at that. I still fail that these days. That one and some of the races. Something I didn't know for a long time was that Spyro. I mean, most people probably know this, but Spyro 3 has like adjustable difficulty, I mean, no, adaptive difficulty. Like the difficulty of certain things in the game actually changes depending on how well you play. So if you play really, really well, the game ends up like making everything harder for you, and it makes some of the races like ridiculously difficult. Like the last one, it seems like half the time I play the game, it's like when I get to what is it? The Seagull Harbor, or whatever it's called. You know, the last speedway that's in Midnight Mountain. Like, I always fail that like 3 or 4 times, and then the seagulls slow down to the point that I can actually beat them in a race. Like, when they're going, I don't think I've ever beaten them when they're going at max speed. I kind of wish there was a way to, like, you know, just kind of set the game on a hard mode so that it doesn't, you know, lessen the difficulty and make it easier for you if you keep failing at it. That'd be interesting, like, if there was, like, an actual mode you could select. Oh, that stupid mission. Dude, I hate that mission. Not only because the alchemist is an idiot who has to walk this stupid path to get to Hunter. Like literally, all he has to do is just... All he has to do is, like, as soon as he comes out of his room, all he's got to do is just go left. Just straight left, and there you go. You're at Hunter. Like... I don't know. It's like he's trolling you by putting you through all that. And then it's like there's the fact that if you do that mission on your first time there, you have to do it again later, you know, before you can actually defeat the the Earthshapers. Yeah, but before you can actually defeat the Earthshapers with Hunter, you got to redo it again. And as I think that's one of the reasons that Fractured Hills became like one of my least favorite levels in Spyro 2. Like, I like almost all the levels, but I don't know. I was never a big fan of Fracture Hills for some reason. That's probably one of the reasons. Probably the best thing you can do with it is just completely ignore that part until you get the head bash, and then come back later and just do both the Alchemist Escort and the, you know, the Hunter mission at the same time. Oh. Dude, if they do that, I really wonder how many gameplay changes they're going to bring to these. Like, when it comes to gameplay, I think the #1 thing that I really want is for them to redo the bosses of Spyro 1. It's like, if the toasty footage from the trailer is anything to go by, I think they might actually be doing this. Like, it's kind of hard to tell because most of it was just kind of like more like a cutscene than anything. But it's like, I really hope that they turn the Spyro 1 bosses into like actual legitimate boss fights. Like in Spyro 1, the only bosses that even felt remotely like bosses were Dr. Shimp and I guess Metalhead, because they were kind of unique. It's like in Dr. Shimp's case, you had to like wait until, you know, like wait till he exposed his back so you could flame him and deal damage to him. And in Metalhead's case, you had to like destroy energy pylons to bring him down. But it's like every other boss, you know, not including Nasty Nork. It's like every other boss, like Toasty and Jock and what was? Oh yeah, Blowhard. Like, all of them, like, basically, you just walk up to them, you flame them, they die. Like, after, like, 3 flames, they go down. They're, like, no resistance. And Nasty Nork is a wimp who just runs away, but I don't know, like, maybe that's supposed to be intentional. Like, I guess they make Nasty Nork look like he's a big threat, but then when you actually like get to his world and corner him, it turns out he's basically just a giant wimp and he just like runs away from you the whole time. Like, I don't know, maybe that was intentional. Like, maybe it was supposed to show that Nasty Nork is really a coward, you know, when the danger comes to him. But I don't know. He's still a better boss than most of the other bosses in the game, though. The last part where you have to go through, like, the lava tunnel and you have to jump across the platforms, that killed me a few times when I was a kid. That was actually pretty difficult. Yeah, Ripto and the Sorceress. I'm not... Like, I wonder how much they're going to change their fights. Like, I do want changes for the Spyro 1 bosses, but... Yeah, they literally call him no threat. Like if he didn't have that scepter that turned dragons to stone, I don't think he would have been able to do anything. But yeah. It's also funny that he actually takes less damage than every other boss. It's like all the other bosses in the game take 3 hits to kill. Nasty Nork only takes 2. Like, despite being probably the largest, well, okay, aside from Metalhead, but it's like, okay, well, Metalhead doesn't actually technically take any hits, but yeah, it's like every boss you actually have to flame to defeat them. It's like they take 3 hits. Nasty Nork only takes 2. They do. Yeah, it's like I'm wondering about Spyro. Yeah, I'm really wondering about Spyro 3. Or not Spyro, like Spyro 2 and 3. Like I do wonder if they're gonna change the bosses, because I like the bosses the way they are, but if they wanted to change them and make them a little more challenging, or make them like, I guess, add more gimmicks to the fights or something, like, I don't know, like maybe give Crush an additional phase, like, it's like in his first phase. Well, he doesn't really have phases, but it's like he had like 2 attacks. Like he would like send shockwaves out at you, and he would shoot like a fireball at you. Like, I don't know, maybe he could like, I don't know, maybe they'll give him like a third thing that he can do when jumping on the ground. Like maybe he can like send out homing things at you or something. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it much at all, but I do wonder if they're going to be changing those bosses any. I will say this: I really, really hope they make the final battle with the sorceress. I yeah, I hope they make the final battle, like the saucer battle with the sorceress. I really hope they make that a lot better than it was in the original, because honestly, the sorceress in general was a very disappointing boss, especially for a final boss, if you ask me. It's like Ripto is without a doubt the best final boss of the original trilogy. Like, he had an opera for his theme. He had the 3 phases that were completely different from one another. The sorceress, it's just like, you jump on some vehicles, you shoot her, she dies. And then the final battle, it's like you fly after her in a saucer, you shoot her, she dies. It's like, I don't know. It just, compared to Ripto, the sorceress fight was just so underwhelming. So, I really hope that they make her like a much bigger and better battle in the remake. And yeah, the pre-level cutscenes from Spyro, yeah, 2 and 3, yeah, those are going to be interesting. I love those cutscenes. Actually, wait a minute. Wait, Spyro 2. No, Spyro 3 didn't even have those cutscenes. That was just Spyro 2. I think so, anyway. Spyro 4. I never played Enter the Dragonfly, but I saw a streamer the other day, Canadian guy, I saw him playing that, and it was literally so bad. I could not even finish watching the stream. I had to stop watching because it was that awful. Like, I've heard about Enter the Dragonfly. I've heard about Enter the Dragonfly many times over the years, but somehow I've never actually really watched that much gameplay from it or really seen much from it. And after watching that, I'm just like, it's like I can't put all the blame on the developers, because apparently Universal, or whoever it was, I don't know if it was Universal or Activision. I think Universal still owned Spyro at the time. Apparently Universal wanted them to finish the game in 1 year. you know, like they did with the original Spyro games. I'm pretty sure they had about a year development each. But yeah, it's like the problem is though, it's like they were apparently not very experienced in developing for the PS2. They didn't really know what they were doing with it, and they had to like learn how to develop for a PS2 while they were making the game, and they only had like a year to make it. I heard that originally Enter the Dragonfly was supposed to be 25 levels long, but yeah, it's like in the end though, it got cut so short. Like it's only 9 levels and just one boss. And yeah, Gulp and Crush, they just die. Like they just get like Ripto just kills them, and it's like, what was the point of even having them there? I'm guessing they were supposed to be bosses, but because, you know, I guess because they didn't have enough time to get more than like a quarter or maybe like a third of the game done, they just had Ripto just kill them in a cutscene. It's like, there they go, they're gone. I don't even know. I would actually love for Enter the Dragonfly to get a remake. Like, if Enter the Dragonfly got, like, a full-up remake with all the levels that it was originally supposed to have, and obviously... Oh, okay. I'll be in there to get it soon. But it's like, if it had, like, if it has, like, when I get interrupted, I always lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, it's like if they remade Enter the Dragonfly and it had all the content that the original was supposed to have, and obviously, you know, had all the glitches fixed and all the gameplay issues fixed. I mean, it'd probably be a fantastic game, and I'd love to play that. Wait, that seriously happened? I didn't even see it. I didn't actually watch the Ripto fight, because like I said, I couldn't even finish the stream. All I know is that the animations in that game, it's like I saw the cutscene where Ripto kills them. Like, Ripto's mouth, what is wrong with it? It's like this giant elastic thing that just flaps all over the place. Somehow able to, like, open, like, freaking 3 feet wide. Like, what in the world was wrong with the animation in that game? It looks so bad. Oh, I didn't actually watch the opening. I started watching the stream when it was about halfway through the game, I think. But, you know, like, the animations in that game, it reminds me of Heavy Rain with, like, 500% facial animations. If you've seen that or know what I'm talking about, it's both really stupid and kind of nightmare fuel, but I don't know, like, it reminds me of that. I don't know. I think Enter the Dragonfly, it's basically the Sonic 06 of the Spyro series. But you know what? If it got a remake, though, I mean, that'd be really cool. Why is there a tank in the Tojo level? Well, I think I might end the stream here, because I don't really have anything else to say or talk about, and I need to go eat anyway. And, yeah. I haven't actually eaten anything yet today. I really wanted to do this stream and talk about this, but... yeah. I don't really got anything left to talk about now. But I'm gonna end this by saying, I'm so glad this is real. We got official screenshots, we got the official trailer. You know, the game is real, it's coming, hopefully September 21st, assuming that, you know, it doesn't get pushed back. Hopefully it doesn't. Trouble with the Trolley A has been a meme for a long time, from what I can tell. I'm pretty sure that's been a meme for at least several years. But it's probably had a resurgence lately because, you know, all the Spyro news going on, so a lot more people have been saying it. So anyway, yeah, now that the game has been officially announced, I'm not sure how much I'm going to be covering the Spyro remakes from here on. I normally don't even really cover news stories or anything like this, but it's like I wanted to do it in this case because, I'm a huge Spyro fan, and I made a video, telling everybody that Activision was going to do a stream, and there might be like a Spyro, Spyro remake reveal on it, and it's like in the end everybody got disappointed, including me. It's like tons of people saw that video and everybody went to watch the stream, but it's like in the end there was nothing, and we practically all got trolled. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like, I mean, like, I'm not doing this because I felt like I had an obligation to make it up to anyone. It's more just like, I really like Spyro, and, like, even though that stream was a total bust, I felt like something was coming. Like, I felt like we were going to get something soon. So I really wanted to just go ahead and, like, continue keeping up with the news and, like, keeping up and informing everybody about it. But now that it's been confirmed to be real and now that it's actually happening, I'm not sure if I'm going to be making any more updates about the Spyro trilogy. I'm just going to be following the news and just watching it like everyone else. So yeah, this might be my last like news related update that I make about the Spyro remake trilogy. Unless they unless they release some more like screenshots of the of Spyro 2 or Spyro 3. Like if they do that later down the line, I might do a stream like talking about those and analyzing those and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I probably won't be making any more videos or streams about it because the rumors are done. The rumors are over. Like the game is officially confirmed, so now we can all just follow the news and everything else that comes out about it from this point. But you guys know what I mean. I often try to over-explain things, and it just winds up making things more confusing and convoluted, and that is quite a dream. I'd like to turn to Spyro. That'd be cool. Well, assuming I could fly all over the place, I don't know. Spyro can't really fly without the help of a, magic gate power-up thing, but I mean, heck, that'd still be cool, though. Run around as Spyro. Anyway, I'd say that's about it. So, thanks for coming to the stream, guys, and let's keep following the news and keep an eye out for any new updates regarding this. And I'm just gonna say again, I am so glad they didn't ruin the classic Spyro model. Like, that looks fantastic. That is exactly how Spyro should look in a remake. Although, well, actually, I did want to point something out. Something kind of odd I noticed in some of the shots, particularly this one. If you look right here, it is like his chest scales, or I never knew what you would call that really. But it almost looks like he's wearing it. You notice how there's like a gap between the purple and the armor scaling here or whatever. It almost looks like he's wearing like chest armor, like a chest plate or something. Like it looks like it's something he's like wearing on his body, kind of like a shell in a way or something. Like I kind of noticed that. I'm not sure if that's what he's like supposed to look like, and he just like didn't look like that in the PS1 because of limitations. But it's interesting how I don't know. It almost looks like he's wearing like an armored shell on his chest or something. But I don't know. I guess this is how he's designed. But yeah, it's like I noticed it, and for some reason it just looked weird to me because it's like usually when I see dragons, it doesn't really look like their chest is like something they wear. I'm probably making myself sound really stupid right now, but you know what I mean. That's interesting though. I really like the design. I definitely like the remade design. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. I need to go get something to eat, guys, and then I'm gonna continue uploading Let's Plays and stuff. I gotta get back to uploading like Hollow Knight and my Headhunter playthrough. I've been falling behind on that lately. I just haven't been recording much, and I've been like, making videos about this. But anyway, Yeah, that was an awesome dream. Anyway, that's about it, guys. So, see ya, and thanks for coming.